Hello and welcome back to a new video. In this video I continue with my air dry clay project, and I also do a lot of different classes with claspers, so I hope you enjoy. So last time you saw me shaping this snack bowl, and now I was prepping it for the paint, because basically I was trying to get it as smooth as possible, even though of course there's still gonna be some imperfections, but I just wanted to smooth it out a little bit more. Then I started the painting process, and I kind of wanted it to look like a pool, so the edges were in a brown tone, and then the pools or the bowls were in a blue that I switched up a couple of times to get a little bit lighter. And then once I was happy with the color, I just let it dry overnight, and then the next day I put on the blue parts a glossy varnish to make it look a little bit more like water. And even though it did not turn exactly like my inspiration pic, I'm still quite happy with the outcome. And then I basically also did the same process with my toothbrush holder. So I sanded it down, and then I started painting it, and because the inside was looking a little bit too rough for my liking, I painted it in a quite dark color so you would not see it that easily. And then I just started painting the outside in pink and the part on the top in yellow, and also painting the fish. And overall, I have to say, all this painting was super relaxing and fun, and I really enjoyed it. And I listened to the audiobook, The Will of the Many, which I also really can recommend. I'm always dreaming about you. I'm always dreaming about. So for this, I only had a loose inspiration pic, but still I really like the outcome, even though the color is a little bit different. But after thinking a bit about it, the yellow was a bit too bright for me, so I decided to turn it into more of a mustard color. I'm always dreaming about you. And here's a compilation of some of the different workout classes that I did this week, and maybe also of my different workout outfits, because I was really struggling to find enough different outfits. And I started with Ride 45, which is a cycling class, but I found it really difficult to stay in rhythm, but still had fun. So the next one I decided to do a little bit more chill, which is just a bar workout, so basically similar to ballet. And because I did not do enough running the last couple of weeks, I decided to wake up quite early at 6 a.m. to get the sunrise, and I did a half marathon. Another thing I tried out was hot yoga, which for me, I don't know if it's the right thing. I found it a little bit too exhausting to be in the heat. And for that, I prefer just regular classes like this Pilates class, even though you were quite close to each other in the workout room. And then I spent my last credits on another tribe workout, which was really fun again. You just do some heavy lifting, you push yourself to your limits, and I really like that. And something I cannot recommend you enough is also doing fun adventures during the week, not only on the weekend. So for this, for example, I finished work a little bit earlier and just went to the beach on a Thursday, which is really, really nice. First of all, that I live so close to the beach that I can do that. But also then you have to do it and make the active decision to go. And every time I go, I enjoy it so much and it's so relaxing. So I would really recommend you to do or find some like small adventures that you can do during the week. And I still can't get enough of the Costa Brava. So for the weekend, I also decided to visit a small little beach town again. And that's really nice, even though my orientation is quite bad. Now I can kind of connect the dots and I'm more aware where I am at the Costa Brava when I visit a new city. One thing to note is it's true since it's July now and it's vacation season that the beaches are a lot more crowded than they were maybe in May or June. And I did not want to stay at one of the bigger beaches. I prefer the small little hidden ones. So I went on a little hike, or it was more like a walk for around half an hour, which was really beautiful. Again, all the official routes around the Costa Brava are so beautiful. And then I ended up at the beach at Golfet. And I have to say, I think right now one of my favorite fruits is the watermelon. It's just so refreshing, especially when it's still a little bit cold and you enjoy it on the beach. And after I stayed at the beach for a little bit, I wanted to walk around the little towns a little bit more. I also had a nice little ice cream, and then I stayed for a little bit longer on a different beach. And then I basically went back to my car and drove back home. But overall, I cannot recommend you going to the Costa Brava enough. I hope you liked the video and I see you in the next one.